What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic start to your week. A great Monday night here, almost 9:30. Late day for me, a lot of driving. Gonna have a long drive tomorrow, so Lord help me. But I did have some time to put together most of the running back show. That's right, draft season has begun. We talked about quarterbacks yesterday. Obviously, a strong position for the Eagles. We'll talk about the running backs tomorrow. So, hope you guys are ready. We're rocking and rolling. The draft will be here next month, and obviously next month starts tomorrow. But I'll drop that running backs video. Appreciate you all taking the time here live tonight, though. Wanted to just speak to you for a minute here. Got a little bit of time. Can't be long here, but I do appreciate you all taking the time here. And look, anything on your mind, you guys are more than welcome. You know, I'm always down to talk some birds, but we got some news, so I wanted to talk about it. I know a lot of us, especially us older Eagles fans, do enjoy those throwback uniforms. So in case you missed it, the Philadelphia Eagles and every other team in the NFL was informed that the NFL has changed their uniform policy, and now you can wear your throwback or alternate uniforms up to 4 times per season. So, you know, obviously the Eagles wear these Kelly green uniforms twice a year, and then they're allowed to wear these black uniforms. And obviously they wore it last year with the black helmet, black pants, white jersey, right? So you have variations, but you're allowed 4 different variations of your jersey combinations. So 4 uniform combinations. Kelly green, obviously, being one of them. I wish they would bring a Kelly green with a white jersey. That'd be awesome. But we all like the black ones as well. Obviously, you're going to have your green and white. So, I don't know, man. You guys tell me how you're feeling about it. I think pretty cool, exciting news that you get, you know, another game to wear these jerseys. And I asked some of you throughout the social media accounts, and a lot of you, you know, are saying wear the damn Kelly greens all 4 of those games, and well, I'm right there with you. And now I do like the all black. I like, you know, the black helmet. I do enjoy, you know, our other uniform combinations, but yeah, those Kelly greens are the shit. So to me, and, you know, sometimes you'll hear people like, oh, we sucked back then. And look, yeah, we did, man. But I think the great thing for me is that taught me what being a real diehard, a sicko, what an Eagles fan is truly meant to be. And, you know, that's riding through those tough times and going through all those tough years. And now we got to see 2 Super Bowls in the last 7 years. I think I feel pretty good about it. And it took a little bit of time in my life, but dude, those years back then, it reminds me of times, you know, with my dad. And I'm sure a lot of you, you know, loved ones that are no longer with us, just things that, you know, brings back memories of being younger. And the original team that I was watching, this is what they wore. So, you know, I love the midnight green. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy the black, but I love Kelly green. Let me know how you feel in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you guys all taking the time. Hitting that like button, sharing this stuff, subscribing. We're in draft season now, so we're always in sicko season, right? It's sickos all abound here. But look, I will keep you up to date, any kind of moves, anything. But the next, you know, month here, every couple of days in this next couple of weeks, we'll be talking about each position. Then we'll get into more and more stuff. I'll give you the rookie draft pick, cap hits. You'll know everything you need to know heading into this draft. And anything you guys have on your mind, you know, I'm always here for you. Always here for you. So my man Bob's starting us off. Appreciate you tuning in. Little G, let's go Birds. You're going to see a lot of those college players coming your way here. And very happy Monday to you, Liz. Appreciate you tuning in. And look, any of you guys have anything on your mind? Obviously, I just made it about the jersey combinations, but Daishe, I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. My apologies if not so. But I like that second part. James, a beautiful name you got there, my man. But very, very good afternoon, morning, night. A lot of you are true sickos, and you tune in throughout the globe, and I love that. I can't tell you. Drew, my man, a big shout out to you. Always taking pictures throughout Europe, and just crazy that you're wearing my gear throughout the world. My merchandise is well more traveled than I. So I'm going to have to change that. But look, you guys, I love each and every one of you. Hope you're off to a great start this week. I am rolling on all cylinders here, but definitely the fumes are coming out. I am pretty tired. Not going to lie to you. But, dude, I think these Kelly Greens will always hold a special place in my heart. So I agree with a lot of you that say, wear them every time, even, before this. And look, anytime we can get them, I'm all about it. What's that? Hey, I get that notion, but I don't think, teams are going to do that. They just have to wear one team home, one away. And I get it, man. And I'm cool with wearing our jerseys for those games, but it is fun, seeing these jerseys. I'll take them whenever I can get them, man. Whenever I can get them. Fly, Eagles, fly. Luffy, my man. Appreciate you tuning in. Don't know what we're doing. This is why I like. First draft, your first draft, no doubt, man. Well, keep tuning in, Eric. It's going to be a fun ride here. And, throughout the years, we've had a great time. 6 years in a row, my guy that I picked for the Eagles, we have drafted. We're going to go for year 7 here. Now, we had a little bit of a weird thing last year because we didn't take Cooper DeJean with the first pick. We somehow had Quinyon Mitchell fell. And thank you, Lord, for that. And then we still got Cooper DeJean, so my Lord. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to keep that run going, and we're going to keep on the road to victory alive and free here throughout this draft. I go through each, position. And last year, 7 of our draft picks out of the 9 were my top fits. So we talk about each player in the draft. I've got like the top 50 for most positions, more for some of these other positions. But we talk about everybody under the sun. And then we talk about where I see them going, where I think the Eagles should be looking. We take a look at the Eagles' position. So yesterday it was the quarterbacks. Obviously, we know we have Jalen Hurts. Tanner McKee moves up to QB2. Get Dorian Thompson-Robinson now at 3. You got a draft pick for Kenny Pickett and DTR. So we talk about all those things about that position. Then we talk about the draft. We talk about the top fits. We do that each year. And I know a lot of you guys enjoy that stuff. So it's my pleasure doing this stuff. I hope that you enjoy, Eric, this, and everybody else, all this draft content. It does take a lot of time to put together all these graphics and do all of these things, but I just wish I had better, programs and things. There's some really great content out there for you guys to check out. But in the meantime, I'll keep doing my best to get these shows out every couple of days, going through, getting ready for the draft, leading up to giving you who my pick is for the Philadelphia Eagles this year at 32, or are we trading up, trading back? What are the Eagles going to do? We're going to try to figure all of that out the next few weeks here. And the draft, oh, my God, I cannot wait for it. But we're going to have some fun. And I already am losing my mind at running back. And I'm like, we got 3,000 running backs. We don't need, but I love these. And I just want to talk about all of these players. And I try to keep it short with a few fits so that way we're not getting off track here. But, yeah, we'll do that tomorrow with the running backs. Then we'll get into the receivers, the tight ends, offensive line. Then, of course, we'll get into the defense. So very excited about all that stuff. I hope you are as well. I cannot wait for draft season to continue. I'm excited for football, period. I don't care if they can wear pink again. They can wear orange, purple. Let's effing go Birds. I just need football back. And I know we just won the Super Bowl a couple months ago, not even. And I can't wait to go win it again. And let's build that dynasty. So I'm very excited about this team. I don't know about you. I'm feeling pretty alive about them. Just like last year. You remember I stood atop the mountain, screamed that this team was building a Super Bowl contender, and then a Super Bowl winner after the draft. We saw what we did in free agency. Talked about all these things in detail. We just did that with free agency. We're going to do it again after the next wave, after this draft and all this great stuff's happened. I promise you Howie Roseman is not done. We talk about patience in the offseason. We're going to try to have that, right? And we're going to see this offseason what Howie Roseman's game plan is. I'm going to do my best to try to mimic that again this year. We'll do everything in our power, right? We'll throw the crystal ball out. We'll all throw our good juju. We'll do everything we can. We'll try to make sure this team is headed back to the Super Bowl, right? We're the fans. We, of course, have such a huge part in everything that happens to this team. That's what we like to believe. We bleed green, right? So it's okay if we want to believe that, wearing the same underwear for two. Okay, wash your damn underwear. Don't do that. But, we all have weird superstitions. We do things. and it makes us feel a part of it. A lot of us, football is, more than just a game. A lot of us played it. A lot of us, our family ties, a lot of cool stories from you guys. It means the world to us. So I love it. And that's why we talk about sicko season, right? Football never ends around here. I always talk about the Birds, and it's been very nice, when we win the Super Bowl, getting to talk about the Birds. And I just, I need more, right? I wish every day at work, I just want to be able to talk to you guys, lose my mind about the fact that we are the Super Bowl champions, and they'll try to take it away. They try to stop talking about it. Nobody wants to talk about it. We'll talk about it. Oh, yes. Super Bowl champions, baby. Two-time Super Bowl champions. And that is just very magical to me. And we're going to defend our title this year. And I know, it doesn't happen much. Well, it will. And it's going to happen. That three-peat they wanted to talk about with the Chiefs. Well, it's going to happen for the Eagles, and they're going to find out real quick. But yes, we're here to talk about the uniform. So whatever they're wearing, let's just make sure we're going in there and kicking some ass. And I think that's what this team is built to do right now, and will continue to do throughout the next couple of seasons. A great foundation, and let's go build it some more in this upcoming draft. Again, tune in tomorrow. I will have that running back show out to you, and it's not just going to be about the running backs. It's, obviously the running back class. So we'll get into all of that great stuff with those running backs. Of course, Ashton Jeanty, one of those guys that don't really think is going to be on the Eagles' radar. But we'll talk about everybody in the draft class. We'll skim over some of the guys that obviously the Eagles will not be participating in. But we're going to talk about the Eagles running backs here. Told you, I always give you the, position of strength, essentially our positions of need rankings. So we talk about that, but talk about who's under contract, who we lost in free agency, all that stuff. Did it with the quarterbacks. We'll do it with the running backs. And don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, we'll talk about those fullbacks as well. And Ben Van Sumeren brought back on that exclusive rights contract. Smart move, easy move. We knew that was coming. Kari Blasingame, he is still a free agent. Don't know that he comes back. Maybe they give him maybe a shot here in the offseason, but we'll see. Maybe in the draft they grab somebody that can play a little fullback. But we'll talk about all of that tomorrow. I got to get rolling out here, ladies and gentlemen. Need to find that thing I think they call sleep. Yes, need to try that. But putting out the running backs tomorrow. We'll talk about all of that. We'll get into the rest of the positions throughout the next couple of weeks. But truly appreciate each and every one of you taking the time. Sorry, I had to be short with you. Try to get them in. Give you at least a little time here to talk about it. And if those of you who are on different time zones, or you're sleeping, or you're at work, whatever it is, you ever watch these things, I always try to do these. So I miss so many comments. I try to keep up with everything, but I try to make as many shows and do things that I possibly can to keep you up to date with everything you need to know for the Eagles. And that gives you an opportunity to ask me whatever the hell's on your mind. I appreciate all of you. Love each and every one of you. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit that like button, share this bad boy, and subscribe down below. Join the family of true sickos. But it's sicko season. Let's all embrace it as the Super Bowl champions. I love saying that. I really, really do. But that's all I've got for you here tonight. If you need anything, please feel free to reach out. I'm always here for you, as you are for me. I love you guys. Have yourselves a great night. Have yourselves a great week here. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, say it with me now, go Birds!